Alright, there we go.
All good, all good?
Yes. Everything is properly set up, or it should be. Real quick, why don't you say something so that I can check that you're hearable?
Testing.
Yes, okay, yeah. The audio levels do very much go up when you guys speak. So we're all good.
Okay.
We're good here. Okay, so let me go over the stuff that I am trying to accomplish tonight. So last time I streamed, I did a Ravi's Genie Flask ending, which, like, the Genie Flask is, like, an item that allows you to get, like, some bonus endings for each character. And since then, I have gotten the ones for Calculester and Damien. Although I only got one version of the Calculester one, because there's a bunch of different versions depending on the answers you do for Calculester, so I'm not going to get into all of those yet. What I need to do is I need to do Milo's and Joy's, I believe. Yes, that's correct.
Joy.
So, yeah. I also need to get the Aravi ending where, it's like the split one between her and Hex. I don't have that. But that requires RNG, and so I don't think I'm going to try and tackle that tonight, because that would be hell to do with other people. I might just do that off stream. But yeah.
They really said everyone gets a naked ending, CG.
They really did. Yeah. That's just how it is sometimes, you know?
Maybe you just need to be naked, I guess.
But yeah. So today with me I have Audri and I have Delta. Audri's gonna be helping me with voice acting. Delta's just here to chill. He's just vibing.
I would like to vibe.
Yes. I don't think there's anything in here that I need to customize. I mean, everything looks good. Damien B costume super sexy. Yeah. It all looks good. So we're gonna be doing this one player. Friends are just here to help me do the voices so I don't die. And, well, Delta's here to vibe. Audri's here to help with voices so I don't die. So yeah. Can you guys see the game just fine? Because I'm streaming to you guys on Discord. Is it coming through good?
I can see it fine on Discord.
Yeah, I can see it just
okay,
good.
yeah. I just want to make sure, since, like, I've never had to do streaming twice in two different places on this laptop. So I'm hoping everything still runs smoothly.
I have just been paying attention to the Twitch stream.
Yeah,
I'm watching Discord and it's going fine.
Yeah, the reason I pulled the Discord up is because there was a big stream delay, at least on Delta's
That's
end.
fair. Oh yeah, no, there is like a delay of like 5 seconds.
Yeah, so if you're gonna help me with voices, then you should probably be in the Discord one, Audri.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I have the stream open behind me so I can see whether or not it's running properly. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm still missing, like, a couple of items, but I have no idea which ones they are, so I just have to, like, randomly grab shit and be like, maybe I have this already, maybe I don't. Okay, so I think first we're doing Milo, Milo, whatever the fuck it is.
Milo.
And Josie just walked back into the room.
Good.
There's the cat.
Welcome back, Josie.
She would like to play as well, but she is too young.
She is too baby. Hi, hun. Do you want to come say hi? Just say hello to everybody?
Isn't there a cat
Oh my gosh.
villain from the antagonist camp or whatever?
No, there's a bat.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, but there is, Juan, the magical Latino cat. The small magical Latino cat.
Oh, yeah.
So that would be Josie.
Sweet boy.
Because she is, small and magical.
That's Josie.
I don't believe she's Latino, but,
You never know.
But yeah. Okay, so which would be your favorite food? Milo's should be a wine to die for. Okay. So, Audri, there are a couple of characters that you normally play, so I'm probably gonna have you stick to those ones. You definitely still have to be a coach and both of the counselor characters, because you're so good at them.
I figured I'd stick with those two for definite.
And I'm probably gonna have you stick with Calculester as well. You know what? Maybe here's probably the easiest way to do it. I will take Joy and Milo, since that's who we're gonna be focusing on, and I will take the narration, and you can do everybody else. How does that sound?
Sounds good. Okay.
Yeah. So you're just filling in all of the gaps for me, so I don't have to work myself over time.
I can do that. I can definitely do that. Yeah.
A wine to die for, you say? I know a lot about wine and death, and which deaths pair best with which wines. For example, a stabbing pairs best with a dry. I don't know how to pronounce wine names, you guys.
Cabernet?
Yeah, Audri knows French, so.
Audri knows French better than I know French.
Whereas a poisoning benefits from a sweet melon rosé to offset the acidity of the poison, you see. As you can see, darling, I'm something of an expert on the subject. I'd be happy to educate you further on the way to camp. We only had 3 weeks left, blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna go through those skippable bits. Oh my god.
Sure.
Okay, so I have to pull out my phone to actually look at what I need for the endings. Neo Seeker.
Surrounded by technology.
I know. Hopefully this pulls up what I need. Yes, it does. Okay. Milo, Belladonna, and what is that other ending? Oh my god, it's about the cat! Hell yeah, we get a cat ending! Okay.
This is why Josie keeps coming in.
This is why Josie keeps coming in. So we have 3 different stat requirements. Okay. But they recommend using fun and creativity. Okay. We'll do that, and let me actually pull up the events so I know what things to pick. Okay, so we are going to do, like I said, fun and creativity. I have less fun right now, so I'm gonna go to the lake. You decide to bring a metal detector to the lake that day. You scour the beach for buried treasure. You find a keychain, a tin box of stale cookies, which you eat anyways, a glowing chalice that the Knights Templar come to confiscate for some reason. But best of all, you manage to find some genuine silver-plated fun. Score! You spilled apple juice on a power outlet, and you're about to scrape off the stickiness with your metal fork when you see Milo.
Welcome to a new day with Milo, Belladonna.
If it isn't Ash. Come with me, dear. I need an intern to help me lead a soul into the afterlife, and I'm confident you don't have anything better to do. You should really take this as a compliment. Not everyone has the dogmatic obedience and moral apathy to be an intern. Plus, you'll get paid in experience. You are looking forward to cleaning off that power outlet, but your fork can wait. You join Milo. They lead the way to a fresh corpse. A glowing soul lingers above the body.
Hello, hello.
Hello, recently dead cutie. I'm your new BFF for your journey to the afterlife. Some call me Death, others call me Desire, but my followers just call me Me. You can read the stuff in quotes, Audri.
Who's this?
It's the soul.
Oh, it's just the soul.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they don't have a sprite.
Madness!
The soul
screech. Okay.
The soul screeches loudly.
The king has gone mad! Madness!
Okay, that was a lot. And to be honest, I don't love being interrupted. You almost ruined my flow. I'll start over. Hello, recently dead cutie. I'm your new BFF.
Listen to my tale of woe.
the soul keeps yelling.
The Mad Mer King, King of the Mer Kingdom, has gone mad.
Psst, Ash, this is totally a teachable moment. Newly dead souls always want to tell you how they died. It's easiest to just let them spill the tea. You agree to listen, so the soul begins shouting their tale.
I was the Mer King, master of coin. I served the Mer King with pride and enforced a 180% tax upon the peasantry. Until the Dark Night came when the Mer King was attacked. He survived but became paranoid, claiming that the attack was a coup orchestrated by his council. He killed us all. But 'twas no coup. In my dying words, I tried to tell the Mer King 'twas an ancient curse upon the crown. That dark night, the Mer King was struck by a vengeful spectre. I saw the spectre myself. He took the form of a young woman. As the spectre passed me by, I remember the stank of tequila and the devil's lettuce.
Oh my god.
That sounds familiar.
Oh my god, I'm riveted! The assassination, the coup, and now a ghost? I'm afraid I might faint from the drama.
I know, right? Thanks for listening. I feel better after telling my tale of woe. You can take me to the afterlife now.
Audrey, you deserve an Oscar for this.
Thank you.
That's incredible.
I'd love to, darling, but I'm afraid we have a problem. I see that you're hoping to bring along some luggage. That's fine, but you're way over our weight limit for mortal possessions.
Over the weight limit? Preposterous! My family buried me with just 19 satchels full of my dearest possessions. Can't I upgrade to Economy Plus?
What?
I'm afraid not, dear. I only give special treatment to relevant dead people, like the ones who are verified on Twitter. It's only fair.
What do you mean I'm not relevant enough for special treatment? I know the Mer King! You call this customer service? I call it madness! Let me speak to your manager!
Uh-oh, looks like this dead aristocrat is going full-on Karen mode. Quick, prove your worth as Milo's intern and help them figure out what luggage to leave behind. So I've been doing the first answer for like a while now, so I think I'm gonna switch to doing the second answer on all of these since I've gotten a lot of first answer stuff already. But when I do the actual, you know, the events that I care about, I'll just use my guide.
Of course, yeah.
What about leaving behind this suitcase full of bowling balls? Ah, my charming intern is right. If you simply leave behind this large suitcase that's filled with just bowling balls, we can be on our way to hell. I mean, the afterlife.
Ye mad! Impossible! Don't you see? My bowling balls are my most prized possessions of all! They're rare treasures! I couldn't possibly part with them!
But they'll be useless to you. After all, there are no bowling alleys in the afterlife. We installed a no greased floors rule after the great slippery soul orgy of 1608.
You tasteless fools! These bowling balls are decorative! They're not supposed to play with them! They're each from an important time in my life!
Wait, really? I just assumed that these were for a tacky weeknight bowling league. I'm curious. Why are these balls so valuable to you, sweetie?
I suppose I'll explain. See, look at this one. I bought this bowling ball the day after my wife let me. I miss her every time I look at it. And this bowling ball is the exact same weight as the first baby I killed. When I hold it, I feel like I'm the kind of person who wouldn't kill a baby.
What the fuck?
And this was my first bowling ball. My father gave it to me right before he said he was disappointed in me, burned down our house, and abandoned my family forever.
Stop right there, recently dead person whose name I'm not going to bother to learn. This is an emotional intervention. I know that you died, and life isn't easy for normal-looking people. But that's no excuse to hide your light under a shroud of sadness. These bowling balls are dragging you down.
This is an opportunity to
Oh my God.
grow.
You need to leave this collection of miserable memories behind. Not because of the weight requirement, because of the weight they represent on your heart.
You're right.
The soul cries out through deep sobs.
I'm going to leave them behind. This weight, I rid myself of it.
You, Milo, and the soul take the bowling balls back to their home, the bowling alley, and set them on fire as a dramatic gesture of catharsis. It's so moving.
I feel so much better now. I feel so light in my heart and my soul. It's like I can fly. Thank you, you angel of death. And thank you, you useless intern.
Got a gig.
I'm happy that you're happy, dear. And we really should get a move on. I just got a notification about another gig I have to get to right after this. An entire bowling league needs to be escorted to heaven. Their cause of death was apparently arson and subsequent bowling alley structural collapse. So random. Milo gives you a glowing letter of recommendation and even lets you kill someone to practice reaping. Hell yeah! You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun from the rush of murder. Okay. So, did that do a number on you?
Surprisingly, that didn't actually, as soon as I started doing the voice, I thought, oh no, this is going to be murder on my throat. But I'm still
Oh
feeling
no.
I'm still feeling fine. I might break to get myself water, but I think I'm
Okay.
alright.
Yeah. You spend the day playing in the lake. Everything is fun until you're mesmerized by a strange song. It's the sirens. They try to lure you with their beautiful chants, but you know better and challenge them to a riff-off. They kick your ass, but you all definitely have a lot of fun. More specifically, too fun. You're hanging out later with Milo on the shore, helping them find a way to tastefully photograph all the dead animals Scott keeps proudly bringing you, when...
Oh.
Do you guys hear that music? Why is it's the wrong gear? I'm sorry. Do you guys hear that music? It's like a golden shower on my eardrums.
Scott, no.
Scott. I don't know why, but I really want to find the source of that music, even if I have to drown to do it. In fact, especially if I have to drown.
Oh no. Oh no, I know what this is. You all see a siren sitting in the middle of the lake, riffing and harmonizing with itself, and generally being even more of a show-off than an X Factor contestant.
I think that music is coming from that pretty singing water hottie on that rock out there. Hey, pretty singing water hottie, I like your music. Thanks.
Shouts the hottie on the rock.
You should follow my SoundCloud, or, just swim out to my rock and possibly drown in the process. Hey, why not both?
Don't be so
No,
toxic.
Scott, that's a siren. The music may sound nice now, but if you follow that SoundCloud, you'll be tactically endorsing all of their extremely problematic opinions. Don't you see? It'll drag your reputation down to the depths.
Oh, bro.
Aw, come on, Milo. How can someone with such a pretty voice have bad opinions?
You don't believe me? Fine, here's one of the siren's tweets. The world needs to be more breathtaking. Literally, we should just take breath from non-underwater creatures. If you can't breathe underwater, maybe you don't deserve to breathe? Hashtag just being real.
Great.
Sorry, I usually only hear the first 7 words anyone reads to me, and the first 5 words sounded great. Speaking of sounding great, hey, Siren, do you have any more songs? Sure. Here's one I like to call, Let's Kill the Ones with No Gills. Why didn't you come here to hear it? It'll be fun, and I'm totally not drowning your pathetic non-underwater ass. Yay!
Ah!
Wow, you speak with such confidence. Following you is gonna sound like an even better idea.
I can't be seen with you.
Please, Scott, I follow you on Instagram. If you get cancelled, I'm not far behind. Stop this madness, or I'll be forced to block you. No, you can't stand to see such strife. You've got to convince Scott to follow someone else instead of this problematic siren. Why follow the siren when you could follow this frisbee? Great idea. There's no need to bother with fancy gimmicks or high-concept punnery when you can just throw a spinny object instead. You toss the frisbee. You do it real good. It goes far.
Did you just throw a frisbee? Did you just throw it real good and real far?
You nod solemnly, affirming all 3 of Scott's questions at once.
Ah!
Oh! Sorry, cool siren, but I think if I don't go follow this frisbee, I will literally die. You know who didn't literally die?
Screams the siren.
John F. Kennedy. The reptoid government is keeping him alive so we can put fluoride in our chemtrails.
Wow, she really is problematic.
Bye-bye.
That all sounds really interesting, but I'm running this way!
You're killing it.
You know, Ash, the way you threw that frisbee, your technique was pretty impressive. Your posture, your pose, the way your muscles flexed in all the right places. It's almost as if you were waiting for an opportunity to throw a frisbee so you could show off. I have a lot of respect for that. As someone who makes a living showing off, I applaud your commitment to looking hot in front of me. Some might call carrying a frisbee around every day for your entire life in case you get a chance to throw it in front of someone you're attracted to pathetic.
This is an opportunity.
But
to
I
grow.
call it committing to your brand. You should see some of the things I carry around on the off chance I can use them to show off. Milo spends the rest of the afternoon showing you some of the aforementioned stuff, including a knife sharpener, a delicious Cabernet, and a necromantic tome beyond mortal ken. You gain 2 smarts and 1 fun. Okay.
Tonight will be the night of the living dead.
It is time to get into it in just a moment. You're searching for the campfire for dropped s'mores you can eat when you run into Dahlia and Milo, both crowded around Dahlia's phone. Now's a good time to say that Nat's watching, so Nat, if you want to get in here, you are free to. We love you.
We love you, Nat.
We love you, Nat.
So as I was saying, I had to conquer the kingdom in the fourth circle of hell. They insulted me by being a kingdom that exists that I don't rule. Duh.
When life gives you lemons,
That makes perfect sense. It's like I always say, keep your friends close and hold your enemies like a baby bird that you can crush in your hand with one careless move.
So, after I slaughtered their royal family and claimed the throne, I decimated half the population. It's a fun way to encourage obedience to my wrath. But here's the weird part. I tweeted about the whole thing on Hell Twitter, and I'm getting replies calling me a violent tyrant who is totally evil and not even cool. And apparently, there's some kind of hashtag trending about it. I keep seeing hashtag Blue Scourge of Death, hashtag Dahlia Scandal, hashtag Fourth Circle Burning.
Oh dear. Well, you've come to the right place. They don't call me the feed doctor for nothing. Dahlia, what exactly did you tweet?
This is a takeover!
Fourth Circle losers, I killed half your people, ha ha ha, welcome to rule of my iron fist. Population you, exclamation point, violent, hashtag violence, hashtag haha.
Dahlia, this is a total emergency. You hashtag like a boomer. Oh, and the rest of it is pretty bad optics too.
Fascinating. I never considered the optics of conquering a kingdom, but now that you mentioned it, I know exactly what to do. Find and murder everyone who tweeted anything even slightly critical of me. I shall drink the blood of what I can only assume from the profile picture is a legion of anime girls.
Oh no. Listen, Dahlia, I really do understand how you feel because I am a true empath that understands literally every possible emotion. But I'm afraid this is a little more complicated than just murdering a few Anon accounts. We've got to flip the narrative here and get public opinion on your side.
Hashtag winning.
That way you can conquer 1,000,000 kingdoms, and everyone will just cheer you on and admire how you're increasing the number of women in high-ranking government positions. Audri, where are you? Your mic suddenly got really weirdly echoey and really far away.
Oh, no, I'm still just in my room. Maybe it's
Delta, can you talk so I can tell if it's mine side or not?
Hello?
It's on my side. Okay, wait 1 second.
Okay, I didn't hear anything, but I wasn't sure if I was just crazy or not.
Yeah. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Okay,
Well.
you guys sound normal now. Nat, you
Okay.
heard what that sounded like. Everybody on stream will hear what that sounded like. Let me open Monster Camp back up. That was kind of funny though.
Rip and dip. Okay.
Okay. Now let me get everything back open. Okay, yeah. Here's my official recommendation. Partner with some Fourth Circle influencers. I'm talking snap stories, posts, giveaways, fake relationships, fake breakups, everything.
Ah, I see. I'll partner with the most influential people in the Fourth Circle. So that way, when I inevitably murder them, it'll really crush the will of the people.
Oh gosh, Dahlia does not seem to be absorbing Milo's social media finesse. Steer these deadly cuties in the right direction. Show people you have changed by writing a nice poem about how bad you feel. This way, the countless deaths won't be for nothing. They'll be inspiration for a nice poem.
Hashtag winning.
A poem? I'm impressed, Ash. I didn't expect you to suggest something so emotionally magnificent. Dahlia, as your brand manager, I insist that you follow Ash's advice and post a poem about how bad you feel for doing all those murders.
Oh, man.
Come on, Milo. Do I have to?
Huh?
Yes, I'm expecting the poem to be at least 16 verses, and let's keep it to iambic pentameter. It's the most apologetic meter.
Iambic pentameter? What a fearsome opponent! I must admit, I have been bested by iambic pentameter many times.
Dahlia, it's literally the easiest rhythm out of all of them.
I mean, I gotta be with her. I never figured it out. I still don't know what it means.
Someday I shall defeat your 5 strange feet.
So iambic pentameter is basically just when you have a, like, when you think of like syllables, whether or not they're stressed or not, you know, like which one is the emphasis, an unstressed syllable followed by a stressed one, and just doing that back and forth, and that's iambic pentameter. So, and also it can depend also on, it can depend on other stuff too. Sometimes it's not just the stressing thing. I'm a Shakespeare nerd.
What do you mean by stressed syllable?
So like I said, like that, what syllable you put the emphasis on when you're saying a word, you know? Like there's a difference between saying anon and anon, you know? Anon versus
now
anon.
I 100% understand why I never got iambic pentameter, because I'm no good with that. I'm real bad with that stuff. My mother still yells at me over vanilla extract versus extract?
Yeah.
Extract? Yeah.
Yeah.
Extract.
It's understandable.
There's like a difference there that I don't hear.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's basically what it is. It's a little more complicated than that too, because of the way that, like whether or not you're supposed to stress certain words because of like the context of the stuff, and it's just one
like
of those things where my brain picks up on the pattern really easily.
It's like the difference between saying like battery and battery.
Sort of. What I'm saying is that there are other aspects to it that depend on like the context of the words in the Shakespeare play, like the context of the line as well. But yeah. So, anyways.
Aww. But Milo, before I get started, can it be less verses, please? I only have so many emotions to express, and 60% of them are rage and lust for violence.
Well, I suppose it can be shorter. Twitter has a character limit anyways, and threads are a little gosh for this sort of thing.
And Milo, do I have to make it rhyme? It's so hard to rhyme. Nothing rhymes with bloodshed.
First, bunk bed rhymes with bloodshed. I'm gonna... Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking murder Milo for saying that. No, it does not.
Bunk bed, bloodshed.
Bed and shed rhyme.
Yeah, which is what matters.
It's not a true rhyme.
Fair enough.
And second, fine. You can do a free verse if you absolutely insist. But artistically, you're making a huge mistake. Dahlia spends the next 10 minutes on her poem. In that time, she manages to smash 46 different pencils in her fist due to pure frustration.
Okay, I'm
Let her.
finally done. It's a haiku, kind of. And it's also the best apology ever. Here goes. This is just to say, I'm sorry I killed all those people so quickly. They were probably crying and screaming because they wanted to admire my strength more before dying.
Oh my god. I'm crying. So beautiful.
So emotional.
So impactful.
I can truly feel the
I know.
remorse.
She's ahead of her time.
Forgive me. They were so murderable. Their heads were so juicy and stompable. Actually, fuck this. You're welcome. Love, Dahlia.
Well, she had us in the first half.
This is my favorite haiku ever.
I personally think that she kind of dropped the ball in the middle there. You know, it kind of dragged a little in places. But, I think it still has value as a work of art. You know, death of the author.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you
Certain like je ne sais quoi.
yeah, if you like separate
Really,
the
you have to
art
think
from
about
the
the
artist.
socioeconomic implications. Okay.
I can't believe this haiku was written by Hatsune Miku.
They're both blue.
They are.
And
That's definitely
posted.
something you could say about them.
Now that's flipping the narrative.
Aesthetics on point.
Talia, that was so beautiful. An emotional masterpiece. And totally authentic.
Ah,
No matter how terribly this is received by the general public, just take comfort in the fact that I'm proud of you. You did such a good job expressing yourself. You and Milo quickly pull up Hell Twitter. Everyone is outraged, and Dahlia is being investigated by an international tribunal for violating the Geneva Conventions.
You're the
Fine.
saddest bunch I've
What the hell? These people are celebrating my righteous victory. Ugh, social media is dumb. I'm gonna go conquer some shit to get this bad taste out of my heart.
Well, Ash, I think we should celebrate a job well done. Nothing satisfies me like emotional redemption in the form of poetry.
hashtag blessed.
Maybe we could write a few together? We could rhyme bloodshed with bunk bed, if you know what I mean. I don't know
I
what
don't,
that means.
and
Yeah,
I don't want to.
I don't, and I don't want to. Okay. So, I'll make my choices. Oh my god, here he is! I take it back. Audrey, I need to do
Baby.
Juan's voice.
Okay, yeah, I was going to allow you to do Juan.
Because I gotta do, you know what I have to do. The weekend is here,
Yeah, no, yeah.
and you have no money. Which means, it's time to hit up Juan for some free booze! Hi, Dale! Welcome back! Did you want another free drink? Yeah, I thought so. Lucky for you, I'm a generous little kitty. Take what you want, yeah?
Okay.
I love him so much.
I love the little paw thing that you do.
Thank you.
I've never done anything wrong in his life.
I would do anything for him. I want to hold him in my arms. Monster Prom team, please, for the love of God, sell Juan plushies. I will buy 10.
Oh god, a Juan plushie would be adorable.
Yeah,
I would buy one.
That's an item in the game, is a bootleg Juan plushie. So just like, please, you guys, you know we want them. Please. I managed to catch a genie inside that flask. It took me years, and you just drank it. I hope you asked for an important wish at least, like ending world hunger. Fuck yeah, you wish to spend more time with your summer crush.
I'm thirsty.
Hope you can stomach that. Happy twirls, nya. Nya nya.
My
Let's go
beloved.
take a nap.
Okay, so now I need to keep one of these stats above the other, so I'm gonna go to Scout HQ this time. That day, there's a guest speaker at the Monster Scouts HQ. She's a Were-Eagle Monster Scout here to tell you about advancing through the levels. Her speech is surprisingly interesting. She started out at Camp Spooky just like you, and worked super hard to earn every single badge. She also hints at some possible foul play, including her murdering a higher level scout and wearing her skin as a disguise in order to advance through the ranks. It sure is inspiring. You're too busy flirting with your friends to dedicate that kind of time to Monster Scouts, but still, her speech instills you with true creativity. Josie, do you want
You
to be
have
on
to
camera?
admire the craft.
Do you want to be on camera, Josie? No? Okay. You later find Milo and Calculester. They're not alone.
Hello, darling.
Ash, hi!
This cat.
Have you seen this cat? This cat is the cat.
I deem that affirmation to be objectively correct, friend Milo.
Look at its poise. It emanates a unique energy. This cat has it.
Server error. Okay, now I am starting to feel confused.
This cat.
Calculaster, there's a je ne sais quoi to this cat. A star quality, you could say.
A star quality. Does that mean this cat shares qualities with the celestial bodies which surround our puny planet?
Yes, absolutely.
100%.
Or does that mean this cat is made of stardust and gas?
No. No, silly
Maybe.
goose. It means this cat was born to be big. It's wonderful, and people would love to bask in all of its beauty. It was born to be a big chubster. Very round kitty.
He is very round. Ah, I see.
You're trending, darling.
I will start its legend by creating an Instagram account for it. Let me think. How about this cat is the cat? Ah, perfect. While you were all blabbering about this quite normal cat, a random camper who's not deserving of their own name passes by.
Ouch.
When they see the cat, they pet the cat and call it silly names. See, people cannot just take their hands off this wonderful cat. I mean, that's me with, like, literally every cat.
Literally any cat.
Another
point at a
camper
cat.
passes by and also pets the cat. Audri?
Oh, that's right. Oh, look at you with your funny face. Who are you? Who are you? You're Chester Chonk. What a chunky, handsome gentleman you are, Chester Chonk.
I told you, he's a real big chubber guy. The cat meows. The camper leaves, continuing with their life. Oh no, Calculester, don't you see what's happening? I have a guess.
Several people have stopped to pet the cat and call it silly names.
The cat meows again. No, look at the cat.
Yeah.
Look at how much distress he's in. It is clear. The cat's popularity is skyrocketing, as was expected. And so the dangers of stardom are starting to arise. My guess was going to be that Milo was upset that people were creating the cat's brand for it.
I thought so too.
I thought he was going to be upset because he was like, I already established this as the cat. Sorry, they. As the cat. And now people are calling him Chester Chonk? That's not what we established. This is called a parasocial relationship, Cal. Let me explain. When someone like this cat becomes a media superstar, an audience grows with them. This is beautiful. Fans are lovely. But sometimes a parasocial relationship is created, in which the members of the audience develop this one-sided relationship, as if they know the celebrity personally. It's tricky because we influencers tend to make our communication feel personal, and it's true that over time you feel a connection with the audience as a collective. But when a singular fan does this, it has its issues. Firstly, it hurts the fan, because there are always dangers in developing these illusions of intimacy and friendship, especially if it takes the place of real relationships. But it also creates problems for the influencer. Sometimes the fan will contact or interact with them, pushed by these illusions of friendship.
Oh, how tragic.
And because, of course, that intimacy is not real, it can become strange and stressful for the star. This cat is showing obvious distress caused by the parasocial relationship those campers showed by petting it out of the blue and even using pet names they created themselves, as if they knew Cat from before.
All that you have said makes total sense, friend Milo. I am sad that you have to endure such hard times.
No, not me. Don't worry about me. Worry about the cat.
I realize you are attempting to
But
help.
why? How does that make us different than the parasocial relationship-seeking campers? We just found this cat.
Cat
Nonsense.
forever.
We and this cat are BFFs forever, Cal. Yes.
I do not see how this makes a difference.
Best friends forever, forever. That's right. I meant what I said. And as BFFs, we need to care for this poor, wonderful thing and help it, so it can relax from the distress of parasocial relationships. Come on, Ash, join us. We need to do this. For the cat. These are both really good answers, but I need to see which one. Okay. Okay, the Ferrari one is the one that we need to do.
Okay.
This cat needs to decompress through joyful pleasure. There's no bigger pleasure for a cat than driving a Ferrari. Everybody knows that.
True. I think I read somewhere that when a cat meows, what they really want is to drive a Ferrari. Probably on the internet.
I'm just thinking of a little cat with its fucking little paws using a steering wheel.
Baby.
Very good.
Paws. I might have to let Josie out of my room at some point. She's just kind of sitting at the door, but she's cleaning herself and not meowing or anything, so. Oh, hi there.
Oh, hi,
Came
baby.
over to say hi. Do you want
She
to be
heard
on?
her name.
Huh?
She heard her name.
Oh, she did.
She was
Josie,
like,
Josie, do you want to be on camera?
Josie, do you want to play a video game?
Do you want to play video game, Josie? Oh my god. She hit my ring light. Oh my gosh, she's here. Do you want to play video game? No? No video game? Okay. Okay. Oh, that sounds about right. The internet is a very trustworthy place.
What?
Let me procure a Ferrari first. Due to their social media fame, procuring a Ferrari is faster and easier for Milo than it should be for anyone. 20 minutes later. Whoa, this is just too much. The cat is driving quite recklessly, probably because it's a cat and doesn't fear pain or death or know how to drive.
This is the first day of the rest of your life.
This cat really knows how to live life as if there's no tomorrow.
I think it is more likely due to its lack of opposable thumbs.
He's got little paws! He's got little itty bitty paws! Oh my gosh, Josie's laying in front of the door. She's like rolling on her back and stuff.
She wants to drive a Ferrari.
Oh my god, she's cleaning her face. She's the cutest thing on earth.
You have to buy her a Ferrari.
Oh, she's showing off her tummy! Okay, I'm gonna let her out of my room. Because she's being
Okay.
so cute, she deserves it.
She deserves freedom.
Can you guys hear my computer's fan? It's being loud.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. It's probably because my microphone's up on a box, so it's not on the same level as it.
Yeah.
Too close to it. Yeah.
No, Cal. It's lack of giving shits about anything. This cat is a true free spirit. The cat meows while taking a very hard curve and nearly ejecting you from the back seat.
Magnificent.
Marvelous. Drive on, you magnificent cat. Leave your stress in the dust.
I am impressed with your thoughts and actions.
I will cease being distressed because my friends are not distressed. Go, cat.
Meow. The cat tries to parallel park. It goes miserably, but you gain 2 boldness and 1 fun anyways. Fucking, I love this cat so goddamn much.
So many choices.
Good baby.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So then let me see what the next choice is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Scout HQ again then. That day in Monster Scouts, you all practiced writing speeches in preparation for possibly being killed by a bear. You want to get your last words right. You decide to write a heartfelt poem dedicated to your favorite things in life. Monster Camp, the smell of rain, the bittersweet joy of watching the sun set for the very last time, and chicken tenders. Everyone is moved by your poem. You're pretty sure you even make the nearby bears cry. You gain 2 creativity. Afterwards, you find Milo and Calculester, who are once again talking with the cat. Like, oh no,
The merch.
Cal, Ash, look! The cat is putting its paw over a phone that is sitting on the ground next to it. Whose phone is it? Don't know, who cares?
The cat is having trouble controlling that phone due to its lack of opposable thumbs.
No, Cal. The cat is addicted to its fame, to the subsequent validation. Obviously. The cat keeps swatting the screen with its paw.
This cat.
You see, this cat has recently gained a lot of followers on Instagram. This should come as no surprise, since this cat has it. But now, it feels they need to check its social media way too often.
I feel like you may be projecting a bit.
Yeah, I think so too. I understand it a bit too well. Fame is a powerful drug, Cal. Before you realize it, you find yourself in need of constant validation, checking your phone every 5 minutes. Fame is fun, obviously. Who am I to deny that? But fame is fleeting too. What if one day, the cat woke up only to discover it isn't popular anymore?
Yes, you are definitely projecting. Is being unpopular a bad thing?
No, not at all. But it'd be scary to suddenly get all that taken from you when you've developed an addiction to that validation. You can't build your whole life and personality on something as fragile as fame and your mediatic persona.
How interesting. That sounds like the sort of crippling fear that afflicts you, friend Milo.
No, not me. You're not paying attention, Cal. I'm talking about the cat. I'm just worried about the cat. I want it to live a happy life. Milo takes the phone from the cat. The cat meows.
Classic cat.
No, my good friend, don't worry. No one is taking fame from you. We're here to help. We need to find a way to enrich your offline life. It's essential to keeping you happy in the long term, and it can act as a safety net, since online life can be so flimsy. Ash, Cal, how can we help our good friend the cat to have a richer life outside the internet? Give me just a second. Okay. Oh my god. Which one is it? The paw painting one. Okay. Introduce it to a new hobby. Paw painting.
When life closes one door, another opens.
Ah, good idea. Hobbies are a great way to enrich your life outside of your online presence. It helps remind you that there's a life beyond the screen in front of your face.
I am disappointed.
Huh? Friend Milo, are you implying screens are bad? That would hurt my feelings if I had any.
No, there's nothing wrong with being online. But there is a risk in being terminally online, one would say. Getting to a point in which you're online more often than offline can disrupt your perception of reality. Well, Calculester's always connected to the Wi-Fi, I think, so I'm pretty sure he's still gonna take offense to that.
He's terminally online. That's his whole deal.
So it's essential to have an anchor, or more, to offline reality.
Every moment is beautiful.
For me, this anchor is the many earthly pleasures that I deeply love. For this cat, it can be paw painting.
Ah, okay. I will now proceed to deactivate my offended protocol.
Offended. You 3 enroll the cat in a paw painting class near camp. Is it gonna make little kitty friends? After a few days, you 3 decide to visit the cat at the end of one of its classes.
Hello, darling.
Surprise, cat! We wanted to come by and say hi. The cat is walking on a canvas with its paws covered in paint.
Oh, baby.
I'm gonna
His
cry.
belly is so big, it's probably smearing all over the screen or all over the painting. Like canvas.
Canvas.
It's literally on screen. I should be able to know what the word is.
Oh, are you friends of the cat?
Asked the teacher, a woman with the most extravagant glasses you've ever seen.
Its paintings are full of a raw energy you rarely see. It's like a force of nature in the shape of paw paintings.
The cat meows, but very artistically.
I can tell this cat was under a lot of stress, but I think these classes are helping it to release all that stress through its evocative art.
I am happy.
That
I'll
is
bet you.
wonderful to hear. I am happy for you, friend cat.
I don't know why I thought I was Calculaster for a second. Why don't we celebrate? Let's go get drinks.
Can I join?
A random man says. What? Why? Who are you?
Oh, my name's Jeff. I'm good friends with the cat. We usually grab some beers after class.
The cat meows. It's a meow of friendship.
Classic cat.
Of course! It's great to see Cat making new friends IRL. That's super healthy. You, Cal, Milo, Jeff, and the cat go out for drinks. What an unexpected group! And yet, this will be the first of many friendly gatherings of what you will eventually name the 5 Virtuosos of Art. Toasts, laughs, and jokes will be shared, from which the beautiful IRL friendships will blossom. But for now, the Virtuosos share 2 fun and 1 creativity with you. Okay.
I believe it is Virtuosos.
Tonight will be the night of the living dead.
You're right. I knew I was saying it wrong when I said it, but I didn't know what was right. Audrey, you're so cultured. I think Josie's
Only
meowing at my
slightly.
door.
Does she want back in?
She cannot decide if she wants in or out. She just doesn't like it when my door's closed, but it needs to be when I'm
Oh.
streaming.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna be both me. Wait 1 second.
Okay. You do that. I'm gonna go get myself some water.
Good idea. Rest your voice.
What? You're so upset. She's very upset. Come here.
Baby kitty throws a tantrum.
Yeah, she's throwing a temper tantrum. What's wrong?
She's grumpy.
She's grumpy? Why are you grumpy?
She's grumpy. She's grumpy because you keep leaving your door shut, you monster.
Josie, I need the door to be shut. I need the door to be shut so there aren't any outside noises.
She doesn't understand streaming. She just understands want door open.
Josie, please do not chew on my friend's presents.
Oh no!
Baby, no.
Okay, she's moving on to something else. Plastic bag? You want plastic bag? Okay, you can play with plastic bag. You can lay on plastic bag. I know that's what you want to do. You happen upon Joy, groveling in front of Milo. You're pretty sure you've never seen Joy grovel before. It's kind of unsettling. No, I am not groveling. I am posing a dignified query to Milo that just so happens to be performed on my hands and knees.
Duty calls.
Anyway, Milo, please help me out here. I'm in the middle of a quick summer adventure that is just important enough to justify a full episode arc. And I really need to consult my dead ally, Rabaru. She's the only one who knows how to solve Univertica's Eighth Eye puzzle. Can you just raise her spirit and...
I've got a gig.
I'm sorry, Joy. I would really love to help with whatever you just said, but I'm terribly busy right now with important Reaper business.
Typical.
Really? Because it looks to me like you're browsing Etsy for a new cloak. Which is important business. My uniform must be somber yet trendy. I can't afford to go out of fashion. I'd lose all my credibility.
Let's save the world.
But the fate of monster kind depends on taking down Univertica. I really need your help, Milo. Don't you want to save the world? Is taking down this Univertica really equivalent to saving the world, though? I mean, everyone can make a difference no matter how small their actions. But just look at everything Univertica's already destroyed. At least 2 urban outfitters have been demolished by her nefarious plans, and she has her sights set on flattening the Smoothie King on 3rd Street.
Milo signing off.
Well, I've always been more of a Jamba Juice person myself, so I think I'll pass. Damn, Joy's fighting Univertica again? The season of the Coven must be slow. Clearly one of your friends is in the right here, and it just so happens to be the one you're trying to bone. You settled the disagreement. Joy, Milo can consult the dead for you. If you support them on Patreon, friendship is never an excuse to work for free. Ooh, Ash makes a good point. I didn't know you condoned playing the friend card to get free labor, Joy. What? No, I don't. I may be the leader, but me, Faith, and Hope each equally split up the rewards we receive for our world-saving Coven work. See, I hear you. But actions speak louder than words, unless you don't value my help as much as you value the other witches. No, not at all. Your work is totally just as valid as important as theirs. It's just that, I figured the whole repayment of saving the world would be... But saving the world doesn't put avocado toast on the table. We indie seancers and necromancers need to pay our rent too, you know.
My goddess.
Fine, you got me. I'll become a patron. How's $5 a month sound? Well, of course I'll be grateful for whatever you pay, darling, but $5 will only get you to the bronze tier.
#slay.
Bronze tier patrons only get early access to my selfies and a merch discount, but my platinum patrons get a chance at a full spirit raising once a month and a limited edition Milo sweatband. Fine. Here's the pledge money. Can you raise Rabaroo now? Oh, didn't you read the terms and condition? I only do so many seances. My time is precious. So I limit it to 3 spirit consultations for 3 patrons chosen at random. And it looks like this month's winners are Milo Crackhead 45, X_Ghost_Fetishes_X, and Joy Johnson Jojima. Oh, no, wait, that's John Jojima Joe, my bad.
The world is at risk again.
What? No fair. The world is at stake here, and I'm your friend. Can't you make an exception for me?
When life closes one door,
Well,
another opens.
that wouldn't be very fair, would it? All of my followers are my friends. I can't play favorites just because your seance would prevent countless deaths.
You will get this show
Milo,
canceled.
I thought we just talked about parasocial relationships.
We did. Whatever. This has been a waste of my time. I'll just bribe Polly with some distilled spirits to talk to Rabaroo for me. Thanks for nothing. Well, it's just you, me, Ash, darling. Oh, and X_Ghost X's spirit he once raised. What can I do for you, my darling patron? Oh, it looks like he wants the ghost of a leather daddy from 1865. I don't feel quite comfortable doing that.
Never stop being you.
You know, Ash, since that slot is open, perhaps you'd like me to raise a spirit for you? I don't mind bending the rules for someone such as yourself. Nice. You respect this. You request the spirit of the Marquis de Lafayette, history's greatest wingman. He does not disappoint.
Incredible.
The weekend is here, and you have no
Stop it.
money, which means it's time to hit up Juan for some free booze. Hi there. Welcome back. Do you want another free drink now? Yeah, I thought so. Lucky for you, I'm a generous little kitty. Take what you want.
Sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna take... I'll take this one. It boosts your creativity, so I'll have, like, mega creativity then.
Imagination shots. Drinking this will expand your mind. It's pure creativity. The small unicorn is just decorative, but you can eat it if you feel like it, yeah?
I could use a drink.
This is the part where I leave before you puke over me. Puke all over me. Ciao! Nya.
Let's go take a nap.
Okay. So I guess I can go to the lake. It doesn't really matter at this point. That day you decide to take a swimming class in the lake. You learn all sorts of cool swimming techniques. The backstroke, the side stroke, the Macarena stroke, the mime having a stroke. All of those strokes are fun, though perhaps a bit medically concerning. You gain 2 fun. Afterwards, you find Dahlia, Aravi, and Milo crouched around something on the sand. You head over to see what they're looking at.
Come on, Dwayne! Crush him! Crush that crustacean! What voice do I want to do for her? Hold on. Rip his shell off! Eat his organs! Do a spin move!
You're trending.
Try moving a few centimeters to the left where I can get a better photo of you. You get close enough to see what they're all yelling at. 2 hermit crabs are facing off against each other in a ring of other agitated hermit crabs. This is it, the Hermit Crab Fight Club spoken of in Monster Camp Legend. Right now it looks anything but legendary though. The crab they're calling Dwayne is getting his shell shocked by a much larger and handsomer crab. The fight is soon over.
Get good.
Come on! At least win one match, you stupid crab.
Oh.
Pathetic! You're hardly worthy of the name Dwayne the Rock Lobster Johnson.
Oh my god.
I love them.
Did you want to do his voice?
No, you can do their voice.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's not actually a lobster for one thing.
Branding trumps accuracy, darling. This is the 21st century.
This is an opportunity.
But I do have to
grow.
admit, this inspiring underdog story is quickly turned into a bad content. I think it's high time we interfered.
Yeah, by subjecting Dwayne to a rigorous training regimen.
Pog.
Don't be stupid. All he needs is better equipment, like a +2 shell or a repeating crossbow.
Aravi said pog. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but she said pog.
He did
I
say
didn't. Terrible.
She went pog! Just like that. But all of that would be utterly meaningless without a stronger presence on social media. We need to get this crab on Instagram. Meanwhile, the bigger crab is making Dwayne smell her gonopores. None of the others have it right. The ultimate hermit crab upgrade is... tango lessons. You use some of the money from your crustacean enrichment fund to purchase a course of tango lessons for your plucky hermit crab pal.
Impressive.
Excellent! A rigorous training routine, just as I suggested. Shall we begin the training montage? Doesn't look like it. There's a sign on the door of this tango studio that specifically says no training montages.
That makes sense. The upbeat background track would probably interfere with the tango music.
What? How are we supposed to pass the time while little Dwayne learns the tango then?
This is the
We'll just have
first
to
day
wait,
of the
Dahlia.
rest of
After
your
all,
life.
patience is the training montage of the soul.
That's it! I'll do my own training montage to teach myself patience!
Well, you'll have to do it outside. Dahlia proceeds to sit quietly in a corner of the tango studio for several hours with a very intense look on her face. After much grueling practice, Dwayne is finally a tango master. You bring him back to the beach to show off his skills at the Fight Club. Dwayne scuttles into the ring for his first match and launches into the most graceful tango you've ever seen from a hermit crab.
Do you think you should have also taught him some, fighting moves?
Hey, darling.
But we have, darling. After all, life's greatest struggle is the fight to express yourself. My god, this is just like Billy Elliot, you guys.
I don't know. I think life's greatest struggle is the fight not to get a claw jammed up your butt.
But Robbie's fears prove unfounded. Dwayne's opponent is mesmerized by his graceful movements. His feral display of masterful tango leaves everyone speechless. Which isn't hard to do, because crabs are naturally speechless. But even so, the silence which follows Dwayne's dance is particularly reverent. Then, one after another, the crabs begin to clap their claws. Soon, Dwayne the Rock Lobster Johnson is receiving a crustacean ovation.
Life is a gift.
You see, these crabs finally understand one of life's most important truths. Love is far more powerful than violence. Indeed, all thoughts of violence seem to have vanished from the crabs' tiny minds, a fact which Dwayne takes advantage of by whipping out a knife and stabbing all of them.
Play the game!
Yes! Dabbing beats love once again.
When life gives you lemons.
Well, at least collecting all these hermit crab souls promises to be easy money. You know, when life gives you a bunch of dead sea creatures. Milo thankfully trails off without finishing that particular aphorism. Dahlia, still embroiled in her training montage, only smiles silently at the carnage. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Let's go take a nap.
Okay, I'm gonna do my last one at Scout HQ, and this should be the last one for the cat event. That day in Monster Scout, you learn to make your very own clothes in the wild. Someone suggests a fashion show, so afterwards you all put on your outfits and show them off. If you'd known that would be the result, you probably would have made something other than a leaf and stick thong and vine-woven nipple tassels. Needless to say, nobody will be forgetting your performance anytime soon. You gain 2 creativity. Suddenly, Milo and Calculester come looking for you. Ash, we were looking for you. The worst thing has happened. Recently, the cat has stopped using its litter box correctly. Oh, the humanity!
Yes, because it needs to know how to use it properly, so its feces can be easily cleaned.
No, it's going to be cancelled. No, it isn't that. I mean that too, but it's secretly all about fame. You see, when you're illustriously famous, you also have influence over your audience count. I was joking, but Milo's really about to go, the cat's gonna get cancelled. Since this started happening, all of the cat's fans are also pooping everywhere. And meanwhile, other people are judging the cat fiercely for pooping outside its box.
But that doesn't make much sense. Why is that the cat's responsibility?
Well, obviously, it's objectively bad for the cat not to use its litter box. But why must the cat be held responsible for what these other people do? I mean, it's true that some famous people inquire as to why they should be role models if that's not their job, but to do their craft. A musician makes music, an artist makes art, and people like myself or the cat just are. And sometimes it just feels like too much pressure. You should always be your best self, because that's the right thing to do. But when you're famous, there's perceived added pressure. You cannot make mistakes. And if you make one and get called out, it's like, okay, we'll give you one more chance in the best case scenario. On a bad day, I can fuck up 5 times. So imagine that debacle.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
I'm sorry to hear you're under such stress, friend Milo.
No, not me. I'm not under stress. The cat is under stress. But it's complicated anyway, because it's true that with fame, You have a different kind of impact on people. Your errors can create this sort of terrible echo. Because since you have influence, your mistakes can validate the wrongful behavior of your followers. It's tricky because the cat never asked for this power, and yet, it has it anyway. There's no going back. Now, if it poops outside its litter box, we get impressionable fans pooping everywhere too! I'd wish for people to be more understanding of influencers and how they're people in the end, not their online personas. They fuck up, as everyone does, and they grow and change. But I'd also love to see influencers be more responsible with this power they hold. And if you fail as a person, there's no better path than acknowledging it, apologizing, learning from it, and trying to change. There's nothing else to do, except just hope that people will understand. So we need to start from there. We need to help the cat correct its behavior. We need to teach it to poop in its litter box. Yeah, for the cat. But how are you gonna do it? Oh my god.
This is too real.
Oh no.
These are both very good options.
The answer that we have to choose is take the cat to watch the new Broadway musical, Cat's Tooth, the one where the cats learn to poop.
No.
You fast travel to New York to watch the new hit cat sequel that is inexplicably debuting just in time for you to utilize it.
This is the first day
Okay,
of the rest
now
of
pay
your
attention, little cat. This is about to change your life.
Or, at the very least, teach you how to defecate in a more hygienic way.
Have we talked about how huge that cat's tail is? Such a
You're
big
so
tail.
big.
It's like twice the length of his
It's
body.
bigger than he is.
Yeah, exactly.
He's so fluffy.
The show opens with Grisabella in the Heaviside lair. She's forgotten how to poop, and now Cat Heaven is littered with turds and broken dreams. Old Deuteronomy, Rum Tum Tugger, Jenny Annie Dots, and a bunch of other characters with names I can't even fucking make up join her to reteach her to use the litter box. The show ends with a grand finale song called Memories of How to Poop, and they throw litter all over the audience instead of confetti. Somehow this play had even more of a plot than the original Cats did.
life. It's so beautiful.
I love the theater. Cat friend, how do you feel? The cat meows. It appears to be gathering a pile of the thrown litter to poop in. It was politely waiting until the show was over to do its business.
Success achieved.
It appears we have successfully trained the cat how to poop. I am pleased we have averted the litter crisis.
And more importantly, we solved the cat's PR crisis. Ash, thank you so much for helping me. The cat, overcome its struggles. You don't answer. You're too busy digging through the litter piles for goodies. Besides old popcorn and actual confetti, you'll find 3 fun. Oh, I got an achievement.
Okay.
What achievement?
This cat is the cat. Okay, and now we have to go for Milo. You go looking for your favorite Grim Reaper, and they're not alone. Ash, hi. We were celebrating that the cat got its first 1 million followers. Be it the first of many millions. The cat meows with pride.
You care a lot for our friend cat, Milo.
Yes, I want it to succeed greatly. But also I worry for it not to get lost within the fame, its dangers and pressures. I will protect you, cat. Stardom seems so shiny, but it can be so draining. I will take care it isn't for you, my good friend. Poor Milo. It's so endearing to see them caring for the cat while projecting what seems to be a lot of pain and exhaustion from the weight of fame. All this while having to lead with a smile 24/7. And yet focusing on ensuring this cat survives fame without losing its joy. Well, while they do that, you promise yourself to do the same for Milo. You'll be there for them.
This cat is the cat.
You all live great adventures, rising the cat to absolute stardom. It is a gift to see Milo so happy, maybe even forgetting for once the weight of their own fame. Apparently, doing for the cat the same they do for themselves seems to be a great way to get some distance, perspective, and space. And they pour their soul into this. Everyone falls in love with the cat. Because as Milo would say, this cat is the cat. This cat is the cat. Follow and subscribe. And I got another achievement! Merchant of Secrets. Which I'm guessing is for getting, like, half of the secret endings. I have 12 of 25, which isn't technically half, but I'll take it.
It's a good amount.
It's a good amount.
You have so many secret endings.
It's not even half of them yet. Okay. Alright, wait. Okay. So yeah.
That was the cat.
That was the cat. That took way longer
It
than
was
I
the
expected.
cat.
I thought my last stream, it just took a long time because one of Aravi's events is literally just listening to an owl that is like a parody of the Zelda owl just like go on and on and on with exposition, and you can't skip it because that's how you fail the event, is if you skip it.
Oh no.
So I read that whole thing out loud, and it took so long. So I thought that was why that took so long, but this took a long time too. So I guess it's just the reading out loud thing.
Monster Camp is just long.
Yeah, Monster Camp is just long if you're reading out loud. Yeah, so I think we're probably gonna end it here because I'm tired and I'm hungry.
Yeah, I was gonna call it if you
Yeah,
didn't.
I figured one of you was gonna call it. So even if I continued, I would have to do it on my lonesome. So yeah. Did we have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
Delta, did you
It was
vibe?
very good. I vibed.
That's good.
I vibed. I listened. I played Slime Rancher. All good.
Good. Very, very good. I really like this song that's playing. I've never actually listened to it. This is the streamer-friendly song to play at the end. I don't know if you can hear it, but all the
I can hear it.
yeah, all the lyrics are about streaming and playing Monster Prom. Okay.
Like if making content wasn't
God.
hard enough to worry about this stuff. Like
God, I've never heard this song before. It's very good.
Very good.
or getting your third strike, but not with Monster Camp. Streaming Monster Camp, you won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp, you'll be just fine. So now that we're here, my
Just
name
drink
is
straight up
Pablo
bees.
de Martinez.
Bees.
I made most of the
Yeah, there's still a couple of drinks that I need to grab in the game too, because there are some that I bought that like you can only get them in the first round, and I've been using the first round to get the genie flask. Because, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I would be able to get them if I did like a long game instead. I can do that on my own time though.
Say goodbye to the streamer version of the credit song. And remember, streaming Monster Camp, you'll be just fine.
Wow, that's a really good song.
Thank you guys for coming to the stream.
Yeah, let me check the gallery first right before we go. What's going on here? We have the little... This is so cute. Finally, some good fucking cat. Viral hit cat gets Netflix adaptation. This is fine. CatCon. Cat. Cat. I love finally some good fucking cat. That's every cat. though.
Finally. They have the extreme first emoji.
A fashionable feline. All hail the cat. Alright. Yeah, so, I still need to buy some stuff at the Meta Shop, but I will do that off stream, so, yeah. This is fun.
Indeed.
How do you guys feel?
I'm feeling fantastic. Thank you for inviting me to jump on the stream and help do voices.
Of
I had a
course,
good
of
time.
course. Alright. Yeah.
I was just gonna say sorry for not interacting more.
No, it's
It
okay.
was very fun.
You were vibing. That's why you're here, to vibe.
I was vibing.
Okay.
I was vibing. I didn't want to talk over all the voices.
Yeah. Okay, I've got to go eat now, so...
Yeah, I got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, alright.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.